Imagine a world where the meat on your plate isn't just cruelty-free, but also tailored to enhance your health, packed with additional nutrients to meet your dietary needs. Lab-grown meat is turning this vision into a tangible reality, merging sustainability, ethics, and nutritional precision in one remarkable innovation. But while science pushes the boundaries of food production, the regulatory framework needed to bring lab-grown meat to market is racing to keep up. With the added complexity of nutrient fortification, the journey from lab to table becomes a labyrinth of oversight, safety protocols, and consumer trust. Let's unravel the regulatory challenges shaping the future of lab-grown meat and its impact on what we eat. Lab-grown meat begins with animal cells cultivated in a nutrient-rich medium, replicating the growth of muscle tissue within a meticulously controlled environment. This process allows producers to infuse the meat with additional vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fatty acids, potentially exceeding the nutritional value of conventional meat. Scaling this innovation for mass production demands precise management of every stage, from cell cultivation to nutrient integration. But these advancements raise crucial questions about safety, transparency, and global oversight. The regulatory landscape for lab-grown meat varies significantly across the globe. In the United States, responsibility is split between the USDA, which oversees inspections and labeling, and the FDA, which regulates the cell cultivation process. In the European Union, lab-grown meat faces stringent novel food regulations, requiring exhaustive safety evaluations before market approval. Singapore has already approved lab-grown meat for sale, becoming a pioneer in this space, though its current focus remains on basic nutritional equivalents rather than nutrient-enhanced options. The inclusion of additional nutrients introduces new challenges, potentially reclassifying fortified lab-grown meat as a supplement-like product and triggering even more regulatory scrutiny. Fortifying lab-grown meat with nutrients sounds promising, but brings safety concerns to the forefront. Regulators must ensure that these added nutrients are not only safe for consumption, but also stable throughout production and storage. They must also assess how these nutrients interact with other food components and whether they deliver their intended benefits without introducing unforeseen risks. Rigorous testing will be essential, making the approval process for fortified lab-grown meat both time-intensive and costly, potentially delaying its arrival on supermarket shelves. Another critical challenge lies in labeling. Transparent and accurate labeling is key to informing consumers about what they're buying, particularly when it involves nutrient fortification. Labels must clearly communicate added nutrients, health benefits, and potential dietary considerations. Misleading or vague information could erode consumer trust, creating skepticism about the safety and integrity of lab-grown meat. Clear, accessible labeling practices will play a vital role in ensuring that consumers feel confident about choosing these innovative products. Nutrient fortification also carries the risk of overconsumption. Most countries set upper safety limits for nutrients in fortified foods, and lab-grown meat producers must navigate these boundaries carefully to prevent health issues related to excessive nutrient intake. Moreover, the bioavailability of these fortified nutrients, the body's ability to absorb and utilize them, needs thorough investigation. Lessons learned from the dietary supplement industry, which has faced challenges with nutrient toxicity and absorption variability, will be invaluable in avoiding similar pitfalls. Global harmonization of regulations is essential for lab-grown meat to succeed internationally. Differing safety standards, approval processes, and labeling requirements create barriers for producers looking to export nutrient-enhanced products, limiting their reach in global markets. Collaborative efforts among nations and food safety organizations could streamline these processes, ensuring consistent safety measures and simplifying market entry for innovative producers. The path forward for nutrient-enhanced lab-grown meat requires proactive collaboration between regulators, producers, and researchers. Regulators must develop clear, science-based guidelines that address every aspect of production, from nutrient sources to labeling practices. Producers, in turn, must prioritize transparency, openly sharing their processes, and educating consumers about the benefits and safety of their products. Ongoing research into the long-term health impacts of consuming lab-grown meat will also be critical, and publicly sharing these findings can accelerate trust and regulatory approval. Lab-grown meat offers a glimpse into a future where food production is sustainable, ethical, and tailored to individual health needs. However, nutrient-enhanced versions introduce additional layers of complexity that demand rigorous safety standards, clear labeling, and international regulatory alignment. Addressing these challenges is no small task, but it's necessary to ensure that lab-grown meat lives up to its promise. With thoughtful oversight and transparent practices, this innovative technology can bridge the gap between cutting-edge science and consumer trust, reshaping the way we think about food for generations to come.